When I say the word devotion, you may have certain images come to mind, maybe images of chanting or bowing or praying, um, or or some sort of movement of offering in expression. Now, devotion is not only something that is what we express. It's not only an activity to express devotion, but it's very much an attitude of being. And this attitude of being is a real intimacy with whatever it is that your attention is on. This could be devotion to really anything. You could have devotion to a loved one. You could have devotion to an activity. You can have devotion to an inquiry question. You can have devotion to some of the things I mentioned, to prayer. But whatever it is in terms of the activity that you're engaging in, or the person or object of perception that you're placing your attention on, this attitude of devotion is one of really leaning in and joining with that activity, with the experience, with that person. This attitude of joining is very intimate, and it requires a great offering of one's attention, time, and one's energy, and really one's whole entire being. When engaging inquiry with devotion, for example, it's really offering one's entire consciousness, letting a self-inquiry question carry your consciousness to a new perspective, a new perspective of being. So devotion is not only an attitude, but I'd also like to speak of devotion as in a sense, a whole posture of being. Devotion is this, as I said, intimacy that really expresses as a kind of leaning in to experience, and this kind of engagement that requires a complete energetic investment. And so, as I mentioned earlier, you may have an image of devotion, let's say as bowing. The bow is this complete offering of one's body to this movement of expression. And in this posture of bowing, it can teach us how we might give ourselves completely to that movement, and to have that movement reveal to us what that posture expresses. And so many people think of bowing as a focus on bowing to someone or to something, and that can be very powerful. But also it can be powerful to just give oneself to the posture of the bow, to have the bow reveal its transmission to us, much like giving all of ourselves to an inquiry question through a posture of complete intention, complete surrender, you could say, or complete engagement, can deliver us to where that question is meant to orient us. If the question is, what is stillness? It may be orienting us towards stillness. If the question is, what is life? It may deliver us to a sense of vibrancy or brightness. So, most important when it comes to offering an expression of devotion, I believe, are these principles of devotion as an attitude, and a devotion as a posture or an expression of giving all of yourself to the object of your devotion, or simply to the expression itself.